But as we've seen being around the league for a while, man, that can change one season to the next.
And how often do we see, Mike, a team that finished at the bottom of their division just a year later be the division champion? I'm not suggesting that it's easy or necessarily that these two teams are going to find themselves in that position. But the NFL is made up of a formula that says you don't have to stay long forever. If you make the right decisions, you can go from worst to first very quickly.
The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2nd and a yard. Now Williams. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Kmet. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That's catch 3 just on this. This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing again, Williams. Now he takes off. Slot receiver, headed right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Try to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Automatic first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
The Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Brown now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll get this complete. It's Moss.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Washington.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Here's a handoff to Moss. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away. Ready. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll try to run it here with Moss. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground. On play action, Daniels. That is caught for 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Over the top, he's got it. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Washington.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Williams. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Here's a 1st carry for their running back, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Benjamin St. Juste there on the tackle. On 2nd down, it's Williams. That one taken in by Douglas. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll go play action here with Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Another try with Moss. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Cooper going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. 3rd down coming up. On the ground, this is Moss. And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They go once more with Moss. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it out of the gun with Moss. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. It was Derek Barnes with the stop. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. The tight end Moreau is in motion. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. Cooper for the 1st time in this one. And he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. This one is caught by Moreau. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
There's a run out of the gun with Moss. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Moss. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Kmet.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Here's Jake Bailey now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. A run with Moss to begin the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Daniels gonna throw again. To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
They'll motion a tight end right. To the air again is Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Third and long, and here's Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal, and he sends this kickoff away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And that one tied 14 apiece in the second quarter. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting New York Giants. Justin Fields strong in the victory as his guys run their record to 6-1 on the campaign. The Commanders got a strong first half out of their quarterback, Jaden Daniels. He had a touchdown pass in that first half, helping his guys to a halftime advantage.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
A run here. It's Chris Rodriguez. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing again. Daniels. To the outside. Catch made by Brown.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Cooper going in motion. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And he will get into the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Commanders. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. The tight end Moreau is in motion. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. He fields it at the 8. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Bears offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Heelage forward for maybe a yard. Nice here, White, able to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. 3rd and 9. To throw is Williams. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He runs with it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Williams. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's second and 6. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He keeps it himself. The Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Taking off. A good spot here, second and a yard. Play action. Here's Daniels. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. A run here with Rodriguez. And he will have the Commanders' first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. Now Daniels. That's caught left side by Cooper. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. One of the tight ends motions right. Throwing on second down. Daniel. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On the RPO, quickly in the hands of Cooper. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
Here's Rodriguez. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll run it. It's Rodriguez. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Kmet. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. This one taken in by Odunze.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That one taken in by Douglas. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Williams to the air once more. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They run on the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chicago. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The tight end Moreau is in motion. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's Moreau, the tight end, open downfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll get about 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Cooper with the grab. He's going to have the first down and more. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. To the outside. Catch made by Brown. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game late. And this is 3rd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Commanders are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
That 1st and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation I think is a huge win.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. 3rd and goal. Third and goal. It's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. A nice run there, bringing it down to the 2. And decision time. 4th and goal.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a give up the middle. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Now Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 6 coming up. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Right back to Moore, another grab. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. Throwing again. Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throw it again. It's Williams. To the outside. A catch made by Moore. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, it's Williams. That is caught. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. So here comes 3rd and 5. They'll throw with Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
broken glass of a bottle makes a jagged rock. Right now I got two shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. The broken man in the mirror can't look at me 'cause he's guilty. And I swear that the last couple months that tried to kill me. By the time I saw it coming, it was done with already. It's hard to run from it when it runs in the family. A problem with 1,000 more it's causing. Damn, it's exhausting. This is why I walked in.
Thanks for letting me share, y'all.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. I'm tired of being broken. I'm sick of feeling hopeless. Way down here at my lowest. At the end of my road. At the end of my road. So what do I do? So what do I do? What do I do? And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece. Wanna see some more?
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece. Wanna see some more?
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then, now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R's the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing there to prove cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece. Wanna see some more? Show you a little piece. Wanna see some more? I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece. Wanna see some more? See some. See some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be So how can you lie to me in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face?
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
Wanna see some more?
Use the options on the left.
Yes, them a look good.